Hello my dears, this is Sarah from SheHoldsDearly.com, and today is the part 2 of our Texas retreat that we recently did with some of my behind the scenes girls. So we arrived, and you can see the video last week showing the gorgeous Airbnb we stayed in. And the second day, Tuesday, we got up super early and we went to RoundTop Antiques Fair. The arbors, okay, I want to hit that, not right now, but Market Hill. Paul Michael Company, I heard that was good. Most of these places you can just go into for free. And it's set up kind of like little towns, although it feels to me like community garage selling. So, I mean, better than that, but. And then there's a couple places that you need to pay for. So we're looking for the Burger sale, and it's gonna be $40 to get in, which is the most expensive ticket. Other ones, like the Red Barn, I think are $10. So RoundTop is considered the largest antique fair in the world, and some of our favorite design celebs are hanging out there each year. So I've heard that Ralph Lauren goes there, of course Chip and Joanna Gaines, Shea McGee, Ballard Designs staff is there. It's a very sought after event, and we got to go. It's a 20-mile long antique fair. Now you'll see in the video that there's a lot of space in between things, but RoundTop, Texas is actually a town of population 90. So it's amazing what they've been able to do to draw the crowds in for this amazing antique fair. There is a short winter fair in January. There is a week-long spring fair, that's when we went to, and then there's a week-long fall fair. If you'd like to be notified about the fair, you want to go to RoundTopTexasAntiques.com and you can get signed up for their newsletter. So we got up super early and we're out the door at 7 a.m. with 11 of us in tow, and we were in 4 different cars. And we tried out different areas. We divided and conquered. And yet I feel like I knew I wanted to do this video, and I wanted to just come back and just give you all the details. And I feel like I have only scratched the surface of RoundTop. I'm going back next year with some more of my students from my design group. But I can say that I did learn. So we're at RoundTop. We went to the Burger Farms, which you have to pay $40 to get into. It's the most expensive one to get into, and there's a huge line of cars. What I would say about this is that the prices are really high. It's a different clientele. And I mean, let's look at some of these mirrors. That mirror, $6,000. Okay. I mean, they're beautiful, but I don't know that my DIY crowd is if this is gonna be worth it for them. Unless you come for inspiration. So we're learning some things. The Burger tents are really expensive, thousands of dollars, which we've already discussed. But if you come outside, they get better. Like this is the end caps of the tents. So check outside of the tents. I mean, we found some really great silverware for $1 a piece. You never know. They have a whole stash of beautiful armoires next to the porta potties. I think that's really funny. I'm not sure what the marketing strategy is there, but I'm entertained by that. Oh, that baker's rack. Oh my goodness. You guys have to visit the Brown Shed. So really good prices on those French sheets. I know, on opening day. Just really like the styling in this booth. I love the colors. I love the textures. Really doable. And I just bought myself a cane for my fireside room to put in with my umbrellas, my umbrella stand. Oh, I kind of want everything in this booth.
Well, our general consensus is that Marburger Farms is not really worth it. I mean, there's a lot of high-end stuff going on in there, and if you're with your designer, maybe you would like it, but if you're a DIYer, the prices were pretty high.
The places that we felt like were worth going to, write a list if you're planning to go. You want to go to Blue Hill, you want to go to La Bahia, Labahia, Excess 2, Roman numeral 2, and then anywhere along the side of the road that looks kind of like just a white tent, mom and pop type place, those can be really good. I found that the structures, a lot of times, the true barns and big structures that are there year round, I felt like a lot of the vendors were there, you know, they were working with the high-end clientele, which is fine, but that's not why I went this time.
I got dust in my eyes because it's really dusty. I'm covered in dust. I should get sunglasses.
When you go, you want to pack some sunscreen, water, snacks, sunglasses. It was really windy and dusty, so sunglasses would have been better than the hat that I wore. I also purchased a rolling cart, like a wire foldable rolling cart, and I couldn't use it at all because it was gravel and bumpy fields and things, so leave that at home. If you're coming in from out of town, here's a hack that I love. When you fly in, bring a regular size suitcase with another suitcase inside of it, both of them empty. And then when you come back, you can have both of them full and check them and fly Southwest, better deal on bags, to get your treasures back home. So I am including a map in this video. You can screenshot it. I'm including a food recommendation, a list of places to eat, and information on how to ship from RoundTop. I highly suggest going with a group of friends and splitting up and having a group chat going and creating a community shopping list so you guys can keep an eye out for different things and then communicate via the chat. That was super fun. I'll put a whole bunch of links below in the description with different Instagram accounts you could follow to learn more and keep up on what's going on with RoundTop. There's lots of websites and newsletter type things, and so if you're really interested in doing this in the fall or next year, check those links out.
Do you like those dogs? Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Okay, I'm also suggesting to pull off the road and just hit these kind of unmarked white tents. They are, I mean, this is like standard, you know, architectural salvage. This one's across from RoundTop Mercantile Company, and the prices are really good. I'm digging through all these textiles and finding fabrics for pillows and curtains. And I know you're dying to know what I found. It wasn't a ton. Next week I'm going to do a video on Magnolia and what I got there. And I have more stuff to show from that, but I'll show you what I did find at RoundTop. The first thing I found was this bamboo cane. I think I paid $30 for it. 25. I paid 25 for this. And this is going to go in with my umbrellas in my fireside room. Next, you saw in the video, I bought this beautiful velvet pillow. This also is for my fireside room. I love that camel color. I found a skeleton key. I thought this would look really good with a tassel on it and hang it on some knob or something. Then in that white tent along the side of the road, that guy actually said that all the stuff in that tent came from a movie in New York, and he bought everything. It must have been a pirate movie or something. It was so interesting. So much stuff. But as soon as he said that, I looked around and I thought, yeah, everything's coordinating. Everything's the same era. So that was kind of interesting. But I think I paid $100 for all the fabric I bought. But a lot of it's upholstery fabric, so I feel like I did get a good deal. So
more camel velvet. This awesome huge bag. I thought I would make a lumbar pillow with it, but I don't know. I really, one of my goals was to track down pillow covers, which I didn't do very many of those on this trip, but I did find fabric. So more textured fabric, some green velvet. This is really my favorite. I think you're gonna see this show up all over my window seat. Really beautiful fabric here. And then I got a brand new spool of this double-sided satin ribbon. Both sides feel exactly the same. That's a really high-end ribbon. You need to grab that if you find it. Okay, this is outside of RoundTop, but it's called Old World Antiques with a K. There's warehouses of stuff. I think this is worth a stop. We got a lion. Okay, and this is really the best part, is the warehouses behind Old World Antiques. I mean, look at this. It just goes and goes and goes. And the prices are pretty reasonable. After RoundTop, so it closed at 5, which honestly felt a little bit early to me, but whatever. So 9 to 5 is RoundTop. On our way home, we swung by this place called Old World Antiques. And it's just a warehouse of many, many antiques from all over the world. And it's really organized and styled really well. And that is a must-see after RoundTop. This is the only thing I got at that, but it's super heavy. Looks like brass. And it's an ash bucket. I was gonna use it as a garbage can, but it's a little bit small, so I'm probably gonna use it as an ash bucket. So thank you so much for stopping, and if you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button so that I can send you more videos on how to make interior design easy. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.